Biker Gal of the Rockies here. This is a brand new channel I'm starting up, and I'll explain why in a second. But I thought I would talk about how I got started into riding and how it progressed till now. So I've always loved the idea of motorcycles since I was a wee little girl. I lived out in the country. We had a lot of dirt bike riders around, and I loved riding my bicycle. So I thought, hey, wouldn't it be cool if I didn't have to pedal? But my mom and dad were very about riding. Anything with a motor on two wheels didn't belong. So therefore, I wasn't allowed to ride dirt bikes. Please forgive the sound behind me. There's some cars driving by. So what I did is I always had that in the back of my brain, and thinking, hey, I'm going to take it up one day. And then when I was about 21 years old, I went through a bad breakup, and I said to myself, I'm going to give myself a goal. And that goal was I was going to ride a motorcycle. So I went and took an MSF course, saved some money, and bought my first bike. I'll go into all that later. I didn't ride too much on that bike, and here's why: due to fear. I was scared of that bike, I'll be honest. One thing you will know about me is I'm extremely truthful. I will not lie or sugarcoat anything. The thing is there was another reason that kept me from riding, and that was temperature. And I'll explain that again later as well in a future video. But temperature, it was too hot where I was living, and you ride a motorcycle with full gear, you're probably looking at having a heat stroke. So no, I couldn't do that. So I didn't ride that much, to be honest, and ended up having to sell them. And then I was working 70, 80 hours a week at jobs and didn't have time for motorcycling after that. And so I was kind of like, I just threw it off to the wayside. I kept my permit just in case I decided to get back into it, and sure enough I did. I bought my trusty Iron Horse down there, which I will tell you in a future video on how I got her and any modifications I've updated and all the work I've done on her. It'll also go into my personal stories as to the challenges I have to face that's unique amongst most riders. But the thing that's important is that I got back into it, and I started riding more often. Now, for the last 3-4 years, I have been riding her. Now, there was a whole year I had to take a sabbatical away from her, and I'll explain in that video as well when I talk about my motorcycle, about my bike. But at the present moment, that's for another story. So I got back on her, and now I'm focusing on actually trying to improve as a better rider. For example, I just came back from practicing slow maneuvers because, I'll be honest, I'm not very good at it, but I'm getting better. That's the important thing. But what do I hope to get from this channel? That is something I'm going to explain to you now. The reason I'm doing this channel is for multiple reasons. Primary reason being I am dealing with a bad case of depression. I'm not gonna lie, it's a problem and I have it. And it is because of that I'm trying to get myself to do things and get out of the house and all this other stuff. As you can tell, we're at sunset. I went to this absolutely gorgeous location as motivation for this channel in hopes that maybe I'll keep up with it. That's what I'm hoping on. And you can help too, and I'll explain how in a second. But the thing is, I wanted to help with my depression. 2, there's things I want to do. Unfortunately, I don't have the funds to do so. I am a teacher. And as we all know, we are sometimes loved by society and sometimes hated. Usually for the wrong reasons. But the thing is I'm a teacher, so funds are tight. Any teacher can tell you this, funds are tight. So here's what I'm hoping this channel will do. I'm hoping that I can build this channel, grow. Eventually, hopefully, the channel will help me do the things I want to do. And here's what I want to do. I want to get to long distance riding. I want to go to places in different areas of the country and show you some really cool spots that you might not know about. And do some history, because I love history. No, I'm not a history teacher, but I do love history. So bringing those stories to you so you can see it for yourself. Is this channel primarily for me? No, it's for you too. You have to help me out. And this is how you can help me out. You can help me out by simply subscribing, and hitting that notification bell button. That's how you can help me out. And then share it. Share this video and I'll bring you more. If there's anything in particular you want to see from me, put it in the comments below. I'd be happy to hear it. As I'm brand new, this is not my thing, not what I normally do, but I definitely want to get started in this, and I need your help to do it. That way I can do those rides. And if you followed me this long, you need to, okay? So, stay safe, guys.